Right, here we are. Last episode. Today you will see the finished product, complete walk around outside, complete walk inside, not really a walk, but a talk. So we're done with the project, it's all done, completed. So we are going to be driving it to one of our biggest shows of the year in Gallagher Estate in Johannesburg. That's happening at the end of February, so that's very soon coming up. We are so happy with how it turned out. It's a fantastic vehicle, and we're over the moon that it comes out of a factory. We're very proud to put our name on this particular product. It is very, very nice. We worked hard, lots of discussions, some more heated than others, about how we're going to get this done, and it was, in the end, it all came together, and the finishing product speaks for itself. We hope that maybe by now you've seen it in reality on the show already. It is a fantastic product, around the world, proper, big, large overlander, geared for extreme weather conditions. So I just wish that I could join the customer. Don't think he would like that though, but we wish him, of course, all the good, safe travels and enjoyment of this fantastic product he's commissioned with us. So yes, enjoy the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so. There's more exciting projects coming up from Motorhome-World, and once we've done that, we will try also to make a video of it. It does take a bit of time to obviously record and do all of this video and editing, but you know, it's also having fun, and so please subscribe to our channel, and there will be more to come. Right, enjoy everybody. Right,
we're back.
Look.
Yes.
It's standing outside.
Yes.
So if there's a motorhome standing outside, it means it's finished.
Finished, done.
Out of the factory.
Yes.
Now I can tell you stories. I can write a book about this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thick book.
Yes.
As thick as the tires. Books.
Probably heavier than the tires as well.
Yeah.
It was a build. It was a fantastic build. Enjoyed every minute of it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, special builds like this don't come along all the time. We can do a quick recap what we did, but it was very nice, challenging, and we are 100% convinced that the customer is going to be extremely happy in his extreme weather conditions.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, designed for -30. He wants to go to the Arctic, wants to go to Northern Hemisphere.
Anywhere.
Yeah, I can go anywhere.
Yeah.
So if it's made for -30, it's made for +50. Don't want to go there though.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have nice thick walls. We'll talk a little bit just now inside as well, when you can see a little bit of those features. Go anywhere, overlander, proper overlander.
Yeah.
And we know this customer is going to use his vehicle a lot.
Mm.
So we're happy. He's been here, of course. He's seen it. He's seen the process.
And there's so many unique things to this vehicle that you won't find on any other vehicle. I think that's what makes this vehicle so extraordinary and actually exciting, you know, for people to see, and actually for the client as well. Yeah, I think it's
good. We tried to make it special, but also simple.
Yes.
We tried to make sure, because he's really going to go for long-term overlanding, to try and make sure that it's a simple system. If anything needs to fix, it's a simple fix.
Mm.
So we really went for that approach. It's obviously customer related. Some customers we do get want the tech. They want all the extra electronics and all of that. This customer wasn't like that.
Yeah.
He wanted to keep it basic.
Yeah.
So we actually did that for him as well. So yeah, it's a magnificent vehicle. So some nice stainless steel windscreen protectors. So that's nice. Proud to put our name on it. Hydraulic system, so you will do the tire. We'll do the tires just now. Also hydraulic. This hydraulic winch looks like a fireman's truck winch, doesn't it?
Yes, but I think you kind of need it for the size of this vehicle. Yeah, so what we've got here is, you know, it's a 15-ton winch, hydraulic winch. You know, this is about a 13-ton vehicle built out. So you know, you're going to need the power if you get into trouble. Obviously, when you in a heavier situation, you get loops and ways that you can use this winch to actually get you out of trouble. But also the base that you need to mount it on, you know, needs to be like very strong. So what we did here is we mounted this hydraulic winch on like as a 10mm steel plate, and this whole system goes into this whole bodywork and gets mounted directly to the chassis. So this thing can pull, can fall, can break. Nothing can happen to this thing. It's just a very strong bracket. The way we designed it, the way we tested it, it's not going anywhere.
No.
Yeah.
Plasma rope.
Yes.
So that's also nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some shackles. It's nice, and it looks nice as well. The red part. We actually have a cover for it. But if it was my vehicle, I'll never put the cover on.
Yeah.
It just looks the part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic. Bull bar.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said already, you've got the windscreen protectors.
Yeah.
So you can, with confidence, go through some bushes and stuff to make sure that his windscreen doesn't break.
Mm-hmm.
There is a crawl through. Even though there's a lot of movement on these trucks, these Eurocargos, the movement on the cab, the movement on the chassis, the movement on the body is quite a lot. So we've got a nice 11-inch stretchable rubber, probably better to see from inside. And we've done some cross axle work, and it takes up nicely. So we have a nice dust leak proof crawl through. Okay, before we move over to the other side, we just want to do this side as well. This is the electronics bay. So you can see the batteries. So it's just AGMs like we do for most of our motorhomes. They work quite well.
3 225s.
Yeah, nice big amp hours.
Mm-hmm.
A 3000 watt Victron Energy multi-plus unit.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the truck's 24 volt. The body is 12 volt.
Yes.
So we have a DC to DC in here.
Yes, we do.
That will change it so that the batteries charge properly for AGM. So that's all taken care of. Yep. Very nice system. Again, basic stuff. Nothing serious. So that makes it nice. And we have two Mppt controllers for the solar panels, split up, and DB boards. What's different about this one is we've designed also for 110 volt. So you will see over there, Roelof, I don't know if you want to show there. We've got we plugged in at the moment at 220.
Yes. I think this is the plug for 110 volt.
110 volt.
Yes.
So for North America, you can plug in 110 volt, and then we have a toroidal transformer sitting right there, which will convert it for North American electricity. And the rest, just a lot of fuses. The control system for the heat pads is all in here as well. Did we miss anything here, Roelof?
Yeah, we said about the charging. You know, we can alternate the battery is also charging.
So it does have a 24 volt charger for the car battery.
Yes. So also you can also, you know, if you're in trouble in the front, you can use these batteries also to power the front. So it's a two-way system. Yeah. And then lots of pipes also running through. You know, everything is running past everything. So we'll show a close-up for this whole area, and you can see what happens here and how it looks like.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go to the other side.
All right.
The steps. I'll close it for you guys. You can see. So three tier electric step. Fold away. Nice easy finish. So it just looks the part as well. Batteries are here. Shall we open the awning?
Yes.
So Roloff,
Can I get in?
you can get in. Let me open it for you. There you go, sir.
Thank you very much.
Right, so batteries. There's a battery compartment here while Roloff's going to open the awning. The batteries are also heated. So there's heat pads underneath. The tanks, I think we've gone through this in different before already. So every tank's got heating pads in there to make sure that the water stays a certain temperature, doesn't freeze. When we're inside, we'll show you the control panel with the automatic temperature control system. So you just set the temperature to 3 degrees and the system will take care of itself. The awnings, it's the awning, legless awning. It's a Fiamma Eagle. Perfect for this application, of course. So open it the whole way. So of course, with the height that you've got here, you don't always want the legs. And there you've got your awning. Sit with confidence outside. Right. We've got, like I spoke to already, we've got the tanks are in here, the heatings and everything. You can actually see the size of the tires when you stand here. Fantastic. Hydraulic systems in here for the winch and for the rear tire lifts, but we'll show that to you just a little bit later.
And the tanks. The
Tank system?
Yes. So this is an auxiliary tank that sits on this side.
This is auxiliary.
Yes. So this runs all your equipment. You know, everything that's on the inside, all the diesel using units used from this tank. You can also pump over to the other tank if need be, but the main tank sits on the other side.
And the generator runs from? So it's a diesel generator.
Diesel generator.
It runs from which tank?
This tank.
Yeah. So you can always drive away.
You can always drive away. Yeah.
Right, we are here now, showing you the whole hydraulic spare wheel system.
Yes.
Roloff will tell you the story, how we got to this thing and all the thoughts that went behind it.
Yeah.
From a technical point of view, the wheels are 160 kilos each. So 2 spare tires. It's a lot of weight to be able to lift up and roll. So we together with the other people that designed the system have come to this, and we're quite happy. We think it's going to help the customer in the end of the day for easy tire changing. We've already removed the safety pin, so there is safeties involved where of course when you're driving that it cannot come down for any reason. While I set up here quickly, you want to just tell the whole story behind this whole system?
So this whole cantilever system, you know, it started off with, you know, going very basic, but the thing is you're working with almost 400 kilograms of tire, and you know it's an extravagant way of getting the wheel down, but obviously first thing you need to do is think of the client and the way he needs to operate it. And so what happens here is the 2 spare wheels, we're going to show it to you now, the 2 spare wheels move down, and then obviously when it's in the down position you need to get the tires then vertical to the ground. So, and then they lift up by hydraulics. The whole system works with a single hydraulic system. So there's no electronics.
Here's the whole pump. 12 volt pump system is all here.
Yes, and everything is accessed from here. We've got 2 cylinders in the middle here, which does the big drop of the wheels just to get it horizontal, and then we've got 2 extra hydraulics for each wheel to lift them up vertically. And then obviously that's easier for the client if the wheel's upright. You know, all it is to get the bolts loose and then wheel to the tire or just roll it to the tire you need it to be. We've got safety systems like Dennis said, you know, for the thing to not go anywhere when you're driving. As you can see, you know, everything is supported when it needs to be, and then, you know, loosened with the pins when it needs to be. So yeah, and the reflectors we've got on, the underrun bumper that also needs to be on here. I see that you can actually, when you're driving, when you're going off-road and you know you're limited to where you can go, you can actually lift up the whole underrun bumper for you to get easier access, you know, if you want to, it's a bigger hill or downhill, or so that's also, we also thought of that. Light is connected here. We've got rolling pins where the whole unit rolls on when it moves down, and also limit switches for for every tire, you know, if the tire can't go anywhere, it can't go due to the limit switches, and you know. So
and there's safeties if there's anything behind.
Safeties, there's anything behind you. We've got a sensor on here, which will actually where the ground is. The sensor will pick up where the ground is. So if it's a bit of an uphill, the sensor will pick up that the ground is near, and then that will automatically stop the system. And then when it hits the ground, that will lift the spare wheels up to its vertical position. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's drop it.
Yeah. So just get out of the way.
Yes, it's advisable.
So as you can see, it's a very slow system. Obviously for easy.
And you can stand.
maneuver.
Got a very long lead,
Yes.
so you can, if you see, you can stand. And if this doesn't work, the buttons itself also work.
Yes.
So.
Alright, now all it is for the client to do is just remove the bolt. You know,
Put this block, there's a block.
yeah, wheel block just underneath.
Yeah.
And then you can roll it directly to the wheel.
Yeah. So you replace the wheel. Once you replace, the old wheel comes off. Make sure the wheels stay upright.
Yes. If you drop it, it's going to stay dropped.
You drive away. You don't come back for it.
Yeah, then you can try with that one.
Yeah. So then you just roll it back up again, and then the whole system folds up. So one thing that's also possible now that you can see it's off. It's very easy to unbolt the system and fit a different type of system on here. Good. So you can fit a motorbike rack, for example. That's something that the client wants in the future. So then the spare wheels go off, and then the motorbike system goes off, and then you'll have one spare tire with the motorbike system at that stage. Right, we're going to lift it back up again now. Okay, so up now.
Going back up.
Nice and slow, but yeah, powerful system. Okay, there we are.
And then you just use locking pins again.
Yeah,
obviously that's something you need to lock back into place. Just safety precautions. Yeah.
Ready to go.
Ready to go.
All right. For this, I don't know if you have any feedback. Were there different systems that we chose for?
In the design process, you know, we had a linear system where it just moves down, but you know that came with rails and you know worm gears, things that mechanical that will also it might be you know dust problematic. You know, there's a lot of water. This truck
moving
parts. So this is why we went with hydraulics.
Frost.
And, you know, frost as well. Yeah, so hydraulics was the most I guess hardy way of getting the wheels down, and also safely, and you know, with minimal problems.
It's a simple cantilever system. A little moving parts, 12 volt, so it should always work. And we decided to, although it might look big and cumbersome, it's actually a very simple engineered system. So we thought that's the best way forward to make sure, you know, to try and keep it simple. So that's why we went for it. And it looks awesome.
Yes.
If you drive behind this truck and you see this in front of you, it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Right, anything else on the back? I think that's it.
Yeah.
So once we have the motorbike system, it won't be soon, then but keep us in check, or have a look what we all do. Then maybe in a year or so time you will see the vehicle with a motorbike, and we'll show it to you then as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I think we'll go inside, and then we can show you everything on the inside. Right?
Yeah.
Right, we're inside. Comfy.
Yes.
Comfy there?
Yeah.
Nice. I could spend some time here.
Yeah,
No
me too.
problem. So and look out, see the pyramids.
Lovely.
So, yeah, fantastic. So yeah, front seating area. We're sitting here with some wine. So pinotage, Hooiberg, pinotage. Typical South African. Can't get more South African than a pinotage.
Can we stop the video now?
Yeah, awesome. Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the front seating area, like Dennis said. It's a lifted front seating area. You know, that's only for for us to save some space underneath. So, you can see this whole piece is lifted. There's pipes running underneath. Very crucial things to the motorhome that's working underneath here. Dennis is sitting over all the electronic equipment. Also access through the seat. If you're on the inside and you need to access something, you can do that on my side as well. Underneath me is the plumbing. You have the geyser underneath me. It's a diesel geyser, and also the combustion of the geyser can also heat the air. So it's like a combo unit. And all over the vehicle there's vents and things, and that all happens underneath me.
That's the whole part of the whole anti-condensation area as well, where behind the seats here I can see here the gaps, vents above.
Yeah.
So there's no area in this entire motorhome which is a dead air area.
Yes.
So every single piece of air can be recycled to stop any condensation from happening in the nooks and the crannies.
That's it.
So yeah, that's going to be good, obviously, because you're going to heat up inside. It's going to be minus too much outside.
Too much.
Outside. So yeah, that's why you need it. So yeah, we've got some lights here. You can see it's got lights. We also have difficult to see because we have some nice strip lights here. I'm sure you can see the reflection, but some atmosphere lights. We'll show you. Well, we'll show you the floor LED strips as well. We'll take some shots, which you can see throughout.
Yeah, cupboard space, very important, obviously.
Nice curved doors.
Yeah. Up here we've got a
Nice pillarless.
We've got an air vent also. Yeah. This vehicle's got 2 air vents and an aircon, so it's very nice if you don't want to use as much power. You switch on the 12-volt fans, and then you can get circulation through the motorhome. So
you put one on suction, one on blowing.
That's it.
Yeah.
So it creates nice airflow. And then the
plumbing. Underneath where you're sitting is the plumbing. You mentioned it just now.
Yes.
So there are 2 valves.
Yes.
That we put in here. So what you're able to do with those valves, first of all, you can, if you're on a campsite that's got city water or municipal water, you can connect so that the entire motorhome gets the water and the pressure from municipal, so you don't use a pump or anything like that. So that's one setting on the pump that you've got, or on the valves that you've got. Then while you are connected to that city water, if you do have it, you can just turn some valves, the same valve again, and then you can fill your tanks.
Yes.
So you don't need to get the hose pump or anything like that. Right? You can use that pressure to fill your tanks. Just before you leave, fill the tanks, disconnect, and off you go.
Yeah, you don't even
and that valve as well allows you to separate the tanks.
Yes.
So it's 2 valves, which again, trying to keep it simple. We've got a 2-3 valve system, and in the manipulation of those systems, you can select all these different settings. And it's also good if you're going somewhere and you're not sure if the water's drinkable. You can have like a spare tank. If you want to only use it for shower or the toilet, you can use that tank for only that then, and then the other tanks drinking water. So you can also separate. Play with the tanks. There's many ways you can do it, but everything happens underneath me. Right, lots of packing space, you can imagine, lots. So I see the kitchen there over there, and I've got again diesel. Remember, it's gasless, so everything works on diesel. So we have a Wallace diesel stove, and we do a combination sink. Well, not a combination, just the sink over there as well. Lots of drawers, dishwasher, small dishwasher in there for your dishes. A little bit further back, you have a 100-liter freezer and a 100-liter fridge. Drawer fridges and freezers, by the way, so nice packing space there. Above that is a microwave, conventional microwave. On the opposite side of that is a full-size washer dryer combination unit. So we made a little system where you can actually take the drum. So it's a little lever system that you push down, that actually lifts the drum out of its flexible mountings, and then obviously while 4x4ing, it keeps it nice and solid so it doesn't move all over the place while driving. So that's a system we've developed in there. The bathroom, we'll show you pictures of the bathroom as well. It's a separate shower, fantastic space in the shower. Obviously I like that. His customer also said he wants a comfortable shower area. And then right at the back is the bed with a fantastic mattress, custom-made mattress for this customer. We've actually, we'll show you just now in the video as well, where we've mounted the mattress onto plastic springs to create an air gap underneath the mattress, purely for the anti-condensation. So you can't have condense falling happening underneath the mattress either. Out, and then lots of packing space, aircon, and then our wonderful control panel, which is sitting right up there. I mean, it's just fantastic. All these, it's again, we try to keep things simple in this motorhome, but it's just the overhead switches. It's just fantastic. I love it.
You can access everything. You know, it's all the tanks you can see on there. You know, we'll give a close up on that, and then we'll discuss that as well.
Yeah, I think we'll do that last.
Yes.
So we're going to do that last today. Whether you see it last in the video, I don't know. That's up to the other people.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think let's take we walk to the back, and then we can have a look, see if we can get a nice shots from the back. Right, we're at the back. You can see the aircon here. This is the fridge freezers we're talking about. There's the washer dryer. That's all here with the system. Lots of packing space, hanging space. The holes for the anti-condensation and the comfortable bed.
Yes, very comfortable.
Yeah.
Next to the bed, you can't really see it now, but you've got like a bedside cupboard, and you've got your plugs, USBs, you know.
I'll show a photo.
Yes.
I'll show a photo.
And a nice, we've got a nice big window on this side, and a smaller one on this side, you know, just for some air at the back, also the vent we spoke about earlier. And then cupboard space at the back, you know, it's a much deeper cupboard, so, you know, that's more for clothes. And
You're a tall person.
I'm tall.
Lie down. You can. You're not a tall person. You can see.
Must I pose?
Yeah. No, don't pose.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah.
No. They can fit almost 5 of me on here.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Let's not try that today.
Not today. Yeah. Also plugs on this side. So you know, if you need to plug in a laptop or anything, there's more than enough plugs here.
Below this is what we said about. We'll show you just now. Is the lifted with the air gap underneath.
Yes.
So that's nice.
Yeah. So covered. Yeah. And yeah, it's a lovely system. You know, with the blinds as well on these windows.
Yeah.
You can close up this whole area at the back.
The one thing that's not in here now is the door.
Yes.
So there is an actual door that flips open and closed here, so that you can close off the bedroom from the rest.
That's for privacy.
Yeah. So it is in there. It's not in here at the moment, but it's very nice. That's why you have this big white gap here. So
We forgot to mention that the front seating area can actually turn into a bed. So
yes.
You know, if there's more people that needs to sleep in here, you know, that's why the door is also nice. Then when you have a bed in the front, and you've got a bed at the rear, and you've got a divider. So yes.
Then you've got the light underneath.
Very important.
You can see. Very important.
Very important.
It's just RGB lights anytime, anything you want, or randomly, or so. That's quite nice.
Setting the mood.
Yeah, so when it's dark, you can just put that. It's a bit of a soft light to any color you want, but you can just switch it off as well if you want.
Yeah.
So, right. Show you the bathroom.
Let's show them this.
Yeah.
We go get off.
Yeah, get off. So it, you can see. So that's the lift system. Over here is the vent, and over there as well, some vents where the hot air can circulate in and out. So our control panel, I won't bore you with too many technical details. It's the Victron Energy control panel, pretty straightforward. Our normal Motorhome-World control panel. The big stuff, this is the heater, which is also the air heater and the combi unit for the water
So that's a diesel burning system, set the temperature and it will take care of it. Generator, diesel generator, start panel. So then okay, yeah, this is just a battery monitor. As most of our customers will know, we tend to use the same equipment across the board because we know it very well. Then, as you can see, this part of it is the motorhome. We try to do it on a looking down, so you can see that's the body, that's the cab, so that it makes a little bit logical sense. So everything in the middle is to do with water tanks and heating systems. Everything on the outside is lights. So these are all corner lights outside. You can switch them on and off. This is your outside light and the awning exactly where it is according to the motorhome. It just makes more logical sense, and then trying to make it intuitive as possible. We've also added a panel light. So if I switch the panel light off, then the board is almost dark as possible. So just if it becomes obtrusive and there's too many lights, then obviously that is a nice thing to have. You can see it's quite hot inside at the moment, so excuse my sweating. Outside it's 23, so it's cooling down nicely. So you have a little bit of a difference of temperature. Just lets you know what the system's doing. Then this is water temperature. So it's a main switch for water temperature. This is the automatic temperature controller, which you can set to a degree. At the moment it's not set to anything. It's set to 20.9, which is just the random figure for testing that we used. The water at the moment is 27 degrees. So we're not going to heat it up now. But at the end of the day, we have an automatic water heater system. You see it's not going on now because the temperature is actually set wrong. I'm not going to go and do the whole setting now again. So the tank number 1 you switch on, and that is the one that will always be heated to the temperature that you set, and then you have optional other tank heaters to switch on or off depending on how much electricity you have spare, of course, because it does use a lot of electricity. It's all 12 volt based, so you want to be careful that you don't heat unnecessary any water you don't want heated. So it's better to pump over, empty a tank if you don't have much electricity left over. Here you can see the amount of water in each tank. This is the wastewater in the middle, by the way. And this is the battery heat. So this one will always be on and off. It's manual, it's not automatic. So this will heat your car batteries. So again, you can always drive away. Yeah, it's very neat, very tidy, doesn't take much space, and we try to make it as intuitive as possible. So yeah, nice solid buttons. That's the control panel.